Accelerating downward, that looks good. We're starting to see the stern come up. We got our maximum peak stress, and yeah, boom, boom, brakes.
Alright guys, a lot of crazy and fascinating things have gone down on April 15th. For starters, the RMS Titanic sank into the Atlantic Ocean in 1912 at 2:27 a.m. More than 1,500 people on the ship lost their lives that night. Now, we've all watched the 1997 film about this tragic event in history, but not everyone knows about the original 1958 Titanic film titled A Night to Remember. And this thing's like shot for shot the same movie, smaller budget. Now that event, that's just the tip of the iceberg because a lot of remarkable things have gone down on April 15th. What's going on guys? My name is Michael McCrudden and we have so many interesting things that have happened for you on this day. Now this is a different series I pump out once in a while when remarkable things from history have gone down on just one day. Or sometimes I just do these when I feel like it, like March 30th. When we talked about male model FABIO getting hit in the face by a goose. That was hilarious. Now if today is your birthday, I want to wish you a happy one. Now let's roll into everything April 15th.
Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go.
Now today's a bit of a roller coaster. We've got some great events, but a lot of tragedies. In fact, it was the same day in 2013 when 2 pressure cooker bombs were set off at the Boston Marathon in 2013, and they killed 3 people and injured another 264. One suspect was killed, another apprehended a few days later. Awful stuff. In 2012 though, Snoop Dogg took the stage at Coachella with a surprise guest, TUPAC Shakur. Okay, the dude didn't come back from the dead, but was brought back to life as a hologram. Now if you haven't seen this before, it's absolutely remarkable. Wish I was there.
Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? La, 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 la.
Now if you're a huge fan of television like myself, you'd be happy to hear that on this date back in 1990, In Living Color premiered on Fox. This show was created by brothers Keenan and Damon Wayans, and it became the alternative to SNL. SNL had a primarily white cast, whereas In Living Color was full of color. Although the standout star was certainly Jim Carrey.
Girls, are you ready? Alrighty. Let's start with a stretch. And down.
Liverpool locals and football supporters will never forget 1989 and the Hillsborough disaster, a catastrophe of overcrowding which resulted in 96 fans losing their lives at a football match. Another 766 people were injured. I know these guys, they love their football, but it shouldn't cost you your life.
At the back and front of the pen, supporters were trampled in the desperation. Others tried to get out.
I know, what a day! You got some pick-me-ups and some take-me-downs. Now there is some good news. It was on this day in 1983 that Tokyo Disneyland opens its doors, and it's still open today. It's the same as Disneyland Orlando, but everything's in Japanese, and way more sushi options. Which brings us to our next epic moment in history from April 15th. McDonald's became a franchise in 1955 under the control of a man by the name of Ray Kroc. Now we've done it before they were famous on McDonald's, so let's roll a clip from that. One of his first hires was future McDonald's CEO Fred Turner. His job at the time, grill man. Yeah, McDonald's did him good. In 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first African-American player to play in the US Major League Baseball team with the Dodgers. Later, he would join the Boston Red Sox. 50 years later, also on April 15th, his number 42 was retired by all teams in the MLB. Of course, there is one more tragedy that calls April 15th its very own, and that is the passing of Abraham Lincoln, which happened in 1865. 9 hours after he was shot at Ford's Theater in Washington. It looks something like this. Okay, it had to look a little more realistic than that. That was some bad acting. Now, speaking of actors, we have a bunch born on this day, including Emma Watson in 1990 and Seth Rogen in 1982. YouTuber Aspen Ovard, she was born in 1996, and this girl creates beauty tutorial and do-it-yourself videos, sharing them with her 3 million subscribers. I'm really jealous. I'm halfway there.
Yes!
new video from Aspinova.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a story time video because I was in Target yesterday and I literally had a guy stalking me.
Game of Thrones star Macy Williams was born in 1997, and she's the youngest celebrity I've ever covered up before they were famous. That is until I did DJ Khaled's baby, Ashad. That was like after they were born. Anyway, Samira Wiley from Orange is the New Black, she was born in 1987, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Carly Red, she was born in 1978. Oh yeah, one more person you probably don't care about is Leonardo da Vinci, born in 1457. I know, he's not that important. He only painted the Mona Lisa, The Last Supper. He's a painter, sculptor, draftsman, inventor, military engineer. He also prophesies the future with sketches of machines resembling bicycles, helicopters, and planes. But yeah, we could forget about him. Now, if today is your birthday, I want to wish you a happy one. Be sure to check out our other videos from on this day. Perhaps one of them is your birthday, or just an interesting day. Browse around, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. April 15th is also the day I lost my voice.